Roger. I have eyes on POTUS. First Lady also present. I repeat, FLOTUS is in position with POTUS. Over.
Roger that. Can you confirm POTUS is on the move? I repeat, can you confirm POTUS is on the move? Over.
Roger. That's an affirmative. POTUS is moving. I repeat, POTUS is on the move and has reached checkpoint Alpha.
That's a Roger, Scarecrow Leader. I'm gonna need a status report on FLOTUS. Is the First Lady moving too? I repeat, is FLOTUS in the pocket?
That's an affirmative. First Lady is on the move. Stand by. POTUS is ingressing checkpoint Beta, and FLOTUS is following his lead. I repeat, POTUS is on third base. I repeat, third base. Dude, I can't work like this.
Or can I?
Roger that.
It ain't racist if it's true, yo. Greetings, friends, comrades, revolutionaries, ordinary and extraordinary South Africans and fellow Africans. I'm Justice Malala.
And I'm Deborah Patter, and this is Puppet Nation, the show where we tackle the issues head on.
News, views, race, religion, celebrity, sport, we've got it.
And once we've tackled the issues and they're unconscious and bleeding, we reach down into their pants and we squeeze their balls until they wake up and start screaming.
This is a brand new show, but we've got
Ball squeezing. And it's the foundation of modern journalism.
Oh, okay. As I was saying, this is a brand new show, and we've got an old friend here.
Are you calling me old? I tell you, I will reach into your pants and crush your...
He's a South African icon and a gentleman, the one and only Rian Krevagin. Oh, Rian, welcome back out of retirement.
Sorry. Jammer om te pla, there is a black man's voice in my ear, right up inside my ear. So, does that mean I'm having some sort of psychotic break, or do you think it might be a religious experience?
Rian?
Is that you, God?
Rian, can you hear me?
Yes, Lord. I'm so happy to hear your voice. I'm just surprised because I didn't know you were Sutu.
No, Rian, it's an earpiece.
Oh, yes. Yes, vrachtig. I knew that. Ja, nee. It's amazing what they can do these days. Hello.
Welcome to the team, Rian.
Ach, dankie julle.
I believe you've got our latest headlines.
Yes, right on. Where? EFF leader Julius Malema says he doesn't doubt new member Dali Mpofu's commitment to the working class, just as long as they can pay his hourly rate. Dali Mpofu has appealed to the white youth to register and support the new party. Like that time Dungan invited Piet Retief over for tea. President Zuma says he sees nothing wrong with a 1 billion rand tender being awarded to an NGO chaired by him and run by his cousin. The secret, apparently, is to look away at just the right moment. The Ministry of Women, Children and People with Disabilities travel and subsistence expenses have tripled to almost 10 million rand this year. Minister Lulu Ngwana said her officials needed to reach out to stakeholders. Not only stakeholders, but anyone holding any kind of food, really. The Democratic Alliance says it is actively trying to enhance diversity in the party. Why don't they just come out and say it? We are looking for darkies. The government has spent 1.7 billion rand on lawyers since President Jacob Zuma took office. Surely it would be cheaper if the lawyers took over and hired the government.
Ma, we're out of cheese. Can you get some more?
I can't really discuss that with you because procurement processes are ongoing.
Huh? Can I at least have the butter?
Yes, I don't think that would be a violation of any antitrust legislation. My boy,
Yeah?
I'm interested to see that second piece of toast on your plate. Can you explain how you procured it?
I got it from the toaster.
Did you also get a receipt?
Ma, flip, man, can you just pass me the jam?
I'm sorry, but as your mother, it would be inappropriate for me to pass you the jam. You will have to go through the proper channels as outlined in the Act and put out a tender for jam delivery services.
Come on, ma, just do it.
I'm sorry, but you're out of line in trying to coerce the public protector. I'm going to have to impound your breakfast. I'm sorry, this plate contains the profits of a potentially nepotistic relationship.
Oh, ma, look now.
Well, I have to call forensics.
What? Well, did you at least clean my jeans?
No?
Why not? I need them for the party.
There was a 20 rand note in the back pocket.
So?
If I had washed them, it would have been money laundering.
Ma. Welcome to Behind the Headlines, where we will go behind the headlines. Jeez, who writes this shit, man? Damn it. Now, this is a very special first episode, and it's only fitting that we have a very special first citizen with us. Mr. President, it's a great honor to have you here.
Hello, Tim.
No, I'm Justice.
Listen to me. Justice is what I say it is. And you are not Justice. You are Tim.
Mr. President, Tim no longer works here.
Oh, was he redeployed?
No.
So then you are Tim.
Mr. President, let's talk about Tuli Madonsela's report about Nkandla.
No, Tim. Mac Maharaj says I'm not allowed to talk about Nkandla anymore.
Apparently, her report mostly clears you of any wrongdoing.
Tim, let's talk about Nkandla.
Are we going to discover that you were genuinely innocent, or is this just a case of you being given deniability by your advisors?
You are not Tim.
Very good, Mr. President. But tell us, even if you are cleared of all wrongdoing, do you think it should be legal that when you leave office, you get to live in a 200 million rand house paid for by us?
What happened to Tim?
Mr. President, let's move on. You have been heavily criticized for standing by as ANC members booed Helen Zille off the stage in Saldanha Bay. Don't you think that you should have been a bit more presidential?
I don't know who you are, but you are being very unfair. When I tried to gag the media, you people criticize me. Now when people boo and I don't gag them, you criticize me. What must I do?
Mr. President, was it a shock to you when Dalium Pufu left the ANC and joined the EFF last weekend?
Oh, it was a very big shock, yes. Mac phoned me and said, Jacob, it's so terrible. Dali has joined the EFF. I just burst into tears right there in the bunker at Nkandla.
I didn't know that you were so close.
Oh, we are not. I thought he was talking about Dali Tambo. The day Dali Tambo joins the EFF, that's the day the ANC has big problems.
Mr. President, I think the day Dali Tambo joins the EFF is the day the EFF has big problems. Unfortunately, we're out of time. But, Mr. President, thank you again for getting our series off to such a good start.
My pleasure, Tim.
Okay, settle down. Shut up. So, as all you know, Apple sold 9 million units of its new iPhone in 3 days. Well, I'd like to introduce the next step in telecommunications. It's not an iPhone, it's a me phone. Closer, goddammit, zoom like we practiced. So, it's stylish, it's handsome, it's gonna be huge, and I love it. Clap, you sons of bitches. Yeah, in fact, it's already so popular that I've sold 50 million units in 2 hours. But the best part of the me phone are these great social media apps. Hiya, little brother. I'm so sorry to hear that you got cancer. That's terrible, because you can't work for me anymore. That's right, you're fired. It's gonna be huge. Okay, bitches, get back to work now. Come on.
Well, we've got to take a commercial break now, but we'll be right back after these messages.
Oh, have they managed to get some people to advertise on this?
Shh! Didn't you get the memo? We're not supposed to talk about the business model or mention cash flow or...
Are you still using dirty, filthy soaps that you have to touch with your hands? Right now, you could be killing your family by using soap covered in disgusting diseases. That's why you need New Chemical Apocalypse. Made from industrial bleach, battery acid, and fire. It kills all known life forms, including you. It smells like a field of flowers soaked with ammonia, sulfur, and anal bleach. Sure, it might strip the flesh from your bones, but at least your bones will be spotlessly clean. Chemical Apocalypse. Available at selected outlets.
Welcome back. This is Puppet Nation.
And these are your latest headlines.
Sorry, before we cross over, I just wanted to say how awesome it is to have Rian on the team.
Yeah, it's great.
It just brings back so many happy childhood memories. You know, coming in after a long day on the pool, maybe having a hot dog and SodaStream in front of the TV. And there was Rian. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, sure. Except we didn't have a pool. And we had to be inside at all time because there were Caspers in the township. And we couldn't afford hot dogs. And the SABC News was the propaganda mouthpiece of the regime. So
not really then?
Not really.
Geez, awkward.
Yeah.
Teachers in South Africa took 1.5 million days sick leave last year. One teacher has been on paid sick leave for 8 years. We all hope he gets better soon. Or dies soon. Police Minister Nathi Ntetwa has welcomed a new report which found that crime is at its lowest level in 15 years. That's because there is nothing left to steal. Julius Malema's economic freedom fighters say they will expropriate wine farms in the Cape and redistribute them to the workers. Then, when those workers become bosses, the farms will be given to the people who work for them. And when those workers become bosses, bliksem, waar's my paspoort? In sentencing, the judge in the Boeremag trial said the accused were unfit to possess arms. Never mind arms, those oomies are unfit to possess legs too. That's just me going out on a limb with my humour, you see? Get it? Limb? Legs? Ugh, never mind.
Hello, little ones, and welcome to Storytime with today's storytellers, Die Antwoord.
Hello, children.
Yeah, hello, kiddies.
Today we're going to be reading the story of the 3 bears and the Goldilocks who did eat all their porridges all up.
Lekker blonde meisie met papgesmeerde
Nee
tette.
man, ninja. Not in front of the innocent children. So, there was the mommy bear and the daddy bear, but the daddy bear was mostly with that slit under the bridge. But anyway, that is now not so important.
And there is the baby bear, right? Yeah, and they is now eating porridges.
Yeah, you f***ing dumb troll. The bear is like all out in the forest looking for berries or some shit. And Goldilocks is like there finding their porridges all lekker in a house op die tafel.
And so, this meisie goes all nice as you please and starts vreeting the porridges of the bears. There is some next level
Zef side, but the porridge of the daddy bear is too hot, and the porridge of the mommy bear is like too cold, but the porridge of the barbecue bear is like more skiff.
Yeah, and so, Goldilocks sommer f***ing frits a whole lot.
Sis, ninja! Don't be so ugly in front of the children. But yes, bloody rich bitch coming in there, eating everything instead of going to ShopRite and buying her own porridge.
Yeah, but those fucking stupid bears got it coming to them. I mean, leaving their porridges somewhere lying around like that with their thieving blonde bitches around.
bloody stupid rich bitch, bloody fucking stupid bear thing in the woods or whatever they are supposed to be fucking doing, just like a ninja.
Yo, Landy visser, giftige meisie.
Kom ninja, laat ons gly. Ai, you are my papa bear.
This is Hard Shouting, and I'm Deborah Patter. Joining me in the studio is the notorious Paralympic Oscar Pistorius. How are you holding up, Oscar?
Thanks for caring, Deborah. You know, it's been
Did you deliberately murder that girl?
Deborah, I hardly think...
Exactly. That's your problem right there. You hardly think. An intruder in the bathroom, really? Really? That's the best you could come up with?
Deborah, put yourself in my position.
There's no ways I'm cutting my legs off, you sick man.
No. What
Oh, please, not more crocodile tears. Save it for the judge. Your neighbors said that they heard you and Reva fighting. What were you fighting about, huh? How come you didn't see Reva in the bed when you went to get your gun?
Deborah, it was dark. I was in the dark. I thought there was a darkie.
Do you think I haven't wanted to kill people in my life? We all want to kill people, Oscar, but we don't. Why do you think that is?
Because you don't have guns?
You're a gun nut, Oscar. What is it with you and guns? Do you have one with you now? Oh, yeah, of course you do. Bring it out. Oh, dear God, can you hurry up? I have to go pee.
Go ahead. I'll wait for you. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. Ooh. Who's there? Deborah, stay where you are. Stay there. There's someone in the... Don't worry, honey. I've got this. I'll take care of it. Hey, who took my freaking legs?
Comrades, order. Jay, Commissar, stop scratching your paws and concentrate.
Hey, sorry, Chief.
Comrades, why are we not getting more coverage in the racist media?
Because the media is racist.
Correct. But they are also talking about Ahang. And that woman is black. How do you explain that? She's a coconut.
Maybe the media likes coconuts more than it likes mushrooms.
Yes. Maybe the media is biased in favor of fruits and racist towards vegetables.
Don't be stupid, Wena, man. Mushrooms are not vegetables.
What are mushrooms, Chief?
They are fungi.
Yeah, we are quite fungi.
No, fungi. The plural of fungus.
Would that not then be funguses?
No.
Don't come with those elitist tendencies. I think the media is ignoring us because we are too radical.
Oh, Chief, that watch is very radical. Oh, too radical.
Yeah, thanks, Commissar.
We've got to go and pay the bills, but don't go away.
Yeah, Puppet Nation, we'll be back faster than a redeployed cadre returning to the government after a sexual harassment scandal.
Honey, I'm home.
Yay, Daddy's home.
Death can come at any time, and when it does, you need an affordable funeral plan. For just 2,000 Rand a day, you can get peace of mind.
Mommy, I'm so glad you spent a total of 65 million Rand over the last 5 years on Daddy's funeral plan.
Yes, we might not have a home or any other assets, but we've got a beautiful coffin.
Well, unfortunately, you didn't read the fine print, but you do get a beautiful spade and a dignified can of air freshener. Everything you need to do your own funeral.
Wow, that's great.
I know, but do it now because remember, death can come at any time. We're always waiting for the other shoe to drop. Here you go, kids, your very own shovel.
Yay!
Get peace of mind today. Dial 0800 Hole in the Ground. Now.
Start your journey towards pointless debt slavery today. Our operators are standing by to cripple your finances with a non-asset that literally turns into worm food. And remember, it's what your dead spouse would have wanted. Terms and conditions apply, and you'd better read them or you're going to end up completely fucked.
Woohoo! Yeah! Well, welcome to another awesome edition of Celebrity News.
Oh my god, yes, it's your weekly celebrity update with me, Dildo D, and the ever-gorgeous Chlamydia Jones. Isn't it wonderful to have chlamydia?
That's me.
And first up, Rihanna was in South Africa, and we asked some of her fans what they thought of her performance.
Woo! Awesome! Meanwhile, Justin Bieber's gonna be releasing a new album every 6 hours for the next 15 months.
It's so cool. I've got this computer that writes me songs, and I put like a quarter in the slot, and then the computer like writes a song, and then I sing it, and then like people buy it, and then like I get richer.
Woo! Go Justin! And now, hot or not? We asked you to vote online in our hot or not poll, and here's what you said. Liquid magma, hot or not? Hot!
Radical! Oh my god, in other news, Miley Cyrus is being criticized for the explicit lyrics of her new single, I Wanna F*** Your Tight Pussy Until comes out of your ass and you whack me with a banana until I f*** your ass. Stay classy, Miley, we love you!
Dildo! In related news, Miley is reportedly considering radical plastic surgery to have her horrifically close together eyes moved further apart. Ha! Here's an exclusive peek of what she'll look like once she's had the eyes separating surgery.
Hectic!
That's all from us, but here we go. Next week's hot or not question. Absolute zero. Hot or not? Bye!
It says here in the script, chow my Chinas. I just think that's like a little bit racially stereotyping of Asian people. The Puppet University is proud to present Art History with Helen Zille.
Hello and welcome. Gosh, it's so good to see so many young faces. The average age of DA youth rallies is 64. Okay, let's start. Oh, I told Lindy where to check if they were the right way up. Anyway, okay, whatever. The real point of this picture is that it's blue. And blue is a lovely, trustworthy color. What else do we know that's blue, Oh. Gosh, how did that get in there? Oh, okay, moving on. Oh, I love this one. A beautiful portrait of Diane Corley Barnard talking to Parliament about the state of the drains in Bergfleet. Now, this one is so tragic. Can you see how the artist recreates the terrible scene of refugees from the Eastern Cape trying... Oh, shit. Sorry, not refugees. Vibrant, welcomed migrants. Wonderful ethnic melting pot people. In fact, I'm not even sure that they're from the Eastern Cape. They could be anyone. In fact, this painting could mean anything. Art can mean whatever you want it to mean, like DA policy. Okay, thank you, class. Next time I'll show you more masterpieces from the DA fighting apartheid during the Renaissance.
Zimbabwe's constitutional court has scrapped a law making it an offense to insult the president. In that case, President Mugabe, may we respectfully say what a horrible old you are. A fourth lecturer accused of sexual harassment at Wits University has resigned. They should call it Tits University. Ach nee, mense? Must I really read this kind of filth? The government has given the go-ahead for 7 more wind farms to be built. And that's not counting Parliament. Deputy Foreign Minister Ibrahim has told South Africans living in Australia to promote their home country. That's a bit like asking Pussy Riot to say good stuff about Vladimir Putin. I'm sorry, I didn't want to say pussy on air. It's not Riot, right? Springbok coach Heineke Meyer says there is a chance that Bakkies Botha and Victor Matfield will play in next year's Super Rugby season. Hey, why not bring back Naas Botha or Francois Pinaar, or how about Joost van der Westhuizen? Okay, maybe not Joost. The New York City Council has voted to raise the minimum age for buying cigarettes to 21. Luckily, you can still get flowers and a shotgun from your corner cafe.
Well, everyone, we've reached the end of our very first show. I've had a great time. Deborah, how is it for you?
Amazing.
Okay. So join us again next week. And remember, in a puppet nation, you pull the strings.
Do the purr again for me.
Oh, Deborah. Deborah.
Everybody rise up. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. They say we can't hear what the people say. They say they're gonna vote and march for their DA. Comrades, you've all gone far. Comrades, you're out of line. Comrades, let's grab their minds.
Okay, my time has come. My gosh, I'm so excited.
My name's Godzilla Girl. Baby, don't you forget it.
I'm going to liberate you. I'm worth 55 million. Steve Biko was my lover. I'm gonna be your leader.
No.
We don't really like it.
We don't really trust him.
We have no one beside him. Such a dancer.
What's wrong with my dancing?
What's wrong with my plastic?
What's wrong with my millions? We are the best allies.
There's no one but you.
At least we have him.
You'll all vote for him. Such a good guy. Who wants to be with me? I'm giving out these berets. You can never catch me. Body rise up.
No. We know you love him.
Like we all love him.
You'll all vote for him.
Even if you hate his blood.